Hi and welcome. It's Danielle here again, and I want to share with you something truly extraordinary today. And it is really, once again, it's so simple when we open our eyes and we see this. It's how to tell if somebody is gonna reach their goal or not. Would you like to know that? Okay. And how we can tell is by their subconscious behavior and what they do with their hands and what they do with their eyes. And it will give you an incredible insight into whether or not they feel truly that their goal is achievable on a subconscious level. And hence, if they're actually going to go and do it and achieve what it is that they say they want to do. So we often ourselves, this goes for you too as well, like we often say things to ourselves or to others like, oh yeah, I'm going to go and do that. Right? Have you ever said that? Or have you ever heard somebody saying that? And it can sound quite convincing. We might say, yeah, definitely. I'm going to go and do that today, tomorrow, next week. I'm going to get that. I'm going to have that. That's what I'm going to do next. Now, depending on how we move our hands and move our eyes, we can tell if somebody on a conscious level and on a subconscious level really feels that that is truly achievable. Now, what would that do for you knowing that? Imagine being able to tell one, if yourself, if you really truly are able to do it when you say you're going to do something. Okay. And two, if you know that someone really says what they mean, they really mean what they say, and they're actually going to go and do it. Wouldn't that be a wonderful power to have, to know that? Wouldn't that be a wonderful insight to know? So very simply, if when you or someone else does something such as, yeah, I am going to go and do that thing or get that thing, and the stuff that they want to get, that they're kind of imagining in their mind's eye, is out of reach, literally out of reach physically, and it's way over there, okay, and they're looking off into the distance, then they haven't quite got that motivation, confidence, determination, certainty of doing it. However, when somebody does something like, yeah, I'm going to do that, I'm doing that, then, and they've shown you by it being close, by them looking or going with their eyes, and they kind of go, yeah, I'm doing that, and it's right here in front of them, and they show you that, then believe them. And believe me, they are going to go and get that done. Okay. So it's very, very simple. Now, there's a third way also of seeing this, besides their eyes and the direction of where they go with their eyes, and besides how they move their hands, and if it's going off into the future, very far away, if it's really present in front of them, there's also another way, by the word that or this. So when somebody says, yep, I'm going to go do that, there's another stacked level of information that's giving you information that this is looking very unlikely. This is kind of a bit dodgy. Now, they may not even be aware of that, but they're not that certain of doing it. But when somebody says clearly, and you know this, you can feel this, when someone clearly says, yeah, I'm doing this, and they point to it, it's right here, right in front of them, and they use the word this instead of that, now you're onto a sure thing. That's going to be done, or this rather is going to happen right now. Does that make sense? So I trust that was hugely beneficial. Think about how that's going to open up your insight into reading other people. If you want to learn more, come and join me on the NLP Practitioner, or get in touch and we can talk about some one-to-one training also. Until the next video, have a wonderful day. Bye for now.